You can say hello to each other.
Tell us when we're ready to go.
Well, we're recording, so at any time.
Well, welcome to the Minnesota Progressive Projects, Fridays with Franny. Doing it slightly differently this time, that we're actually at the State Fair. Franny's just been on AM 950's on the Uptake radio show, and gracious enough to do it live! So here we are, and
we have a lot to talk about.
we do have a lot to talk about.
Now we're going to try and get it in.
We got 10 minutes here.
We
so.
do. But first of all, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
And make you talk about your beautiful daughter, whom I met yesterday.
You did.
With the biggest blue eyes.
I'll put the photo up on the post. There's a
That
great
would be
photo of
great.
the two of you.
All right, so put the photo up.
Oh, definitely.
So what was really great is I went at an event, and Eric brought his little girl, and I had my empty nester baby time.
She was holding out pieces of melon, and my daughter was eating them. It was
Yes,
great.
so it was really nice. So I just want everybody to know that we're alive and well in Minnesota until Labor Day.
All unpacked, right? All in D.C.
We're all unpacked in D.C.
She's the kind of person that like gets things out of their boxes. I still got things in boxes from May 2006.
Well, I am unpacked. We love our little place. As you know, as I told you, I'm very successful in parking the car now, and now willing to confess that in learning how to park the car in a little teeny garage, I did put a few dings.
Oh my
So
God.
when I get back, I'll make sure I'm still good to go in that garage, and then I'll get my dings. But I also want to tell you and let folks know that we have a lot of Minnesotans on our staff in DC. And you'll probably see some of them at the booth. They came with us from the campaign. And we have Chris from Rochester. We have Chris Dahl from Moorhead. We have Jason Quirin from Rosemont. We have Stephanie Potter at graduate of McAllister.
My alma mater.
Yep, and the U. We have people who graduated from the U in the Twin Cities.
Yep.
And so we just feel very delighted and very fortunate that we can bring Minnesotans with us.
So D.C. has been exciting, right?
Oh, it's been very, very exciting.
Now, you had mentioned last night you've been going to the committee meetings, watching that.
Yes, I have. And it is such a privilege to be able to do that. So I was actually able to sit in the room where the committee meeting was held for the Sotomayor hearings and actually watch Al do the questioning on the days that it was his turn, and it's something I'm never going to forget.
And of course, you love the minutiae of all
yes.
the committee hearings. And,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, Al and I, we love our policy. Our favorite thing to do is watch reruns on C-SPAN of presidential town halls from the 1990s. So that's our idea of a really good time, honest
And
to
so
God.
now, okay, moving on, this vacation you just took when you went up to Maine, that was the first in how long?
Oh my gosh, that was the first time in 5 years that I had been home. My mother and one of my sisters,
Well, they visited.
they visited because my mom loves the Minnesota State Fair. And so she always...
Is she here?
No, not this time. She's 86 now, and we've decided that she should just rest on her laurels for the time being. We're trying to keep her in good shape, so we'll have her around.
So you had a good time in Maine, saw the family, extended family, friends.
Oh, yes, and, there's a Coast Guard base there, and actually, the captain of the Coast Guard base took us out to, in the boat, out in a drill with the crew to see the lighthouses, and the captain's wife is a Minnesotan. Her name is Molly, and I believe her mother is Kay Baker, and I also believe that Al will be going to one of Kay's events that she works with and do some speaking. So wherever you go, you can find a Minnesotan.
That's true. Now, so Al obviously had to rush back.
Yes.
Well, not back, but to Massachusetts.
Yeah, well, actually, Al is on his way to D.C., and then at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, the senators will leave D.C. and fly to Boston for the service at the church, I believe, and then they will fly back to D.C. And then go out to Arlington so that they can be there during the burial in Arlington.
Various ceremonies.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then is he coming back here for a little bit? You've
Oh,
got
he
a
comes back
week and a
here.
half left?
Oh, he comes back here, and
2 weeks, right?
a week from Monday we'll be returning. It's gone that fast,
Yeah.
and Al has managed to visit a lot of constituents.
Yeah.
And what was really nice about his schedule this time is he was able to go out and visit with constituents that he didn't have an opportunity to visit during the recount and after the ruling. So he's been meeting with dairy farmers, hog farmers, soybean growers, small businesses. It's really been terrific.
Now, of course, you haven't been like laying around the house. You've been going to committee meetings, and you've been getting involved in some stuff too. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, I am proud to say that I've been associated with the Sheila Wellstone Institute for some years now, and have supported them in all their endeavors on domestic violence and human trafficking. I am also working with Suzanne Keplinger from Minnesota Women's Indian Resource Center, also to combat domestic violence and some substance abuse.
And you had mentioned one more.
Yes, the PACER Center
Right, PACER.
for our citizens with disabilities.
And especially their families.
Absolutely, their families.
It's an organization to help support the families.
Oh yes, and what the PACER Institute does, what's so great, and there's another organization that I've had the pleasure of becoming involved with, which is Resource Partner Inc. The whole point is to provide their clients with skill sets so that they can become productive citizens, because that's what they really want to do. So it's just a great opportunity on that level, and the human trafficking is not, I mean, we know we have an international problem, but what people aren't aware of is we have a domestic problem, and we have a problem right here in Minnesota.
So, moving off to start talking about the future, any prognostications? Do you want to, we've got a couple minutes here. I'm trying to make this a 10-minute video. So, what do you think is going to happen this fall? Obviously, healthcare will be back on the agenda.
Healthcare will be back on the agenda. I think it will be very time-consuming, and I think that a lot of people are going to work very, very hard, as they have already, to make sure that we have affordable, accessible healthcare for everybody.
And of course, Al has, said he's for the public option, which is...
Yes, he has. And he does believe in providing competition to the insurance industries. And what's so nice about the public option... Hello.
Hi.
And what's so nice about the public option is if you have private insurance, you can keep that.
Of course.
If you want to buy private insurance, you can, but if you're looking for a more tailored package, then you'll go to the gateway and sign up.
And then, of course, after that, we're probably going to get the Employee Free Choice Act, because I'm hearing that that's going to be after healthcare.
Well, it may be after healthcare. Some people are predicting it'll be November before we get healthcare passed. So we're still waiting to find out what the Senate calendar is. So
awesome! It was so great to see you in person twice in 2 days, and that's it for Fridays with Franny. You'll find links in the post itself to all the organizations Franny was mentioning. And so long, and see you next time.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
So how long?
And don't forget to put up a picture.